My name is Taylor. I am a student in UMass's CNL program, and I'm going to be here with you today doing your health and physical with you. How are you doing?
Doing very well. I'm Seamus. I'm excited to get this started.
Nice to meet you, Seamus. All right, so to start, we are going to just go over some information about you. Can you tell me how old you are?
I'm 22 years old.
And do you identify as male, female, other?
Male.
Okay. And your ethnicity?
Caucasian.
Alrighty. So just by having this conversation with you, you seem to be a reliable historian. You seem to be oriented, which is good. Can you tell me the last time you had a physical exam?
I believe it was 10 months or so ago, just about a year.
Alright. And were there any issues that you wanted to follow up with that came up at that exam?
Nope.
How were the results of that?
Everything came back pretty normal. It went as I would have hoped.
Great. Alright, and how do you feel? Do you feel healthy? How would you perceive your health status?
Yeah, I definitely feel healthy. I tired every once in a while, but nothing out of the normal.
Okay, so the tiredness, is it something that's a constant tiredness, or is that more related to your sleep pattern?
It's probably more related to sleep pattern.
Okay. And do you do any sort of activities to maintain your health? Do you exercise?
Yeah, I do a lot of cardio-related exercise, so football, basketball, running on a rare chance, but just basic sport exercise involvement.
Okay. And do you smoke tobacco products, or?
I do not. Every once in a while I'll smoke marijuana, but not frequently.
Okay. And what about alcohol? Do you drink alcohol?
Infrequently, but never in excess.
Great. How often would you say you drink?
Once, 1.5 times a week.
Okay. And would you say it's socially?
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. And any other drug use? You mentioned the occasional marijuana, but anything other than that?
Else.
Okay. And how would you describe your diet?
I would say overall I'm pretty healthy. I'm pretty conscientious about keeping a balanced diet. I do slip every once in a while and have fast food, and I've been eating it a lot less recently, so I've been more consistent with my health in terms of my diet. But overall, I consider myself pretty healthy in terms of that.
Good. Well, the awareness of the fast food habit is good too. And then sleep, we touched upon a little bit that you do feel tired sometimes. What's your normal sleep cycle? Do you try and get 8 hours a night, or?
Yeah, I usually probably, I manage my sleep pretty well depending on what my work schedule is. Sometimes it may get cut a little short, but I find myself most nights getting at least 8 hours, if not more.
Okay. Alright, and how about stress? Do you feel like you have any sort of stressors right now? Anything stressing you out?
Not anything that I can think of. I'm pretty calm. I don't really have anything on my shoulders that's too stressful.
Good. And when you do get stressed out, do you have certain ways that you cope with your stress? How do you get through it?
Yeah, when I'm stressed out, I often use those like hobbies and just activities. Usually, physical activity will really help me just ease my stress. But it's nothing. I don't do anything abnormal. Just kind of stick to the routine.
Okay. All right. Good to know. So we're going to delve a little bit into your past health history. We're going to start with allergies. Are you allergic to any food?
Not that I know of.
And what about environmental allergies? Do you have any seasonal allergies, allergies to dust?
I mean, when it's heavy pollen season, I mean, my eyes will itch, but it's nothing intense that I really think of getting anything beyond the Claritin pill every once in a while, but nothing crazy.
Okay, so you just use the Claritin as needed?
Yeah, exactly.
Great. All right, and what about medication allergies? Have you ever been told that you have been allergic to a medication?
Nope, never.
Okay. All right, and then we're going to go back all the way to your childhood. Did you have any sort of childhood illnesses? Did you have chicken pox?
I did not have chicken pox. No childhood illness that I can think of really standing out, no.
Okay. And were you ever hospitalized as a child?
Only once or twice, but it was all related with like a dislocated shoulder and other just like perchance happenings.
Okay. you have any chronic illnesses?
Nope, not that I know of.
Okay. No problems with asthma or high blood pressure or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay. And have you ever had any surgeries?
I have not.
Okay. And what about accidents? Have you ever been in a motor vehicle accident, or have you ever had any traumatic events? Have you hurt your head or things like that?
No concussions, no accidents, none of those.
All right. And we went over your last physical a little bit in the beginning, but did you have any sort of lab results that came back a little bit abnormal, or anything that they wanted you to follow up with in terms of that?
No, everything seems to be where it should be. I did have all the basic labs taken, but nothing was really raising a red flag or alarming at all.
Okay. All right. And do you take any medications daily? Do you take anything over the counter?
No over-the-counter stuff, just like a daily vitamin here and there, maybe some vitamin C, but nothing consistent.
Okay. So when you say you take the daily vitamin here and there, it's kind of a touch and go thing. You don't take it consistently every day.
Yeah, pretty erratic.
Okay. So, with the Claritin, is there anything else that you take during allergy season? Any nasal spray, anything like that? I just wanted to go back to that.
No nasal spray or anything.
Alrighty. And then we're going to talk a little bit about your family.
Okay.
Can you tell me a little bit about your grandparents, any sort of ailments that affected them? Do you have any history of cancers in your family, any heart disease?
Yep, there was no evidence of cancer on either side, paternal or maternal. My mother's father, so my grandfather on my mom's side, did die of a heart attack when he was young. But other than that, that was the only instance of any cardiac issue. And besides that, I have really nothing that can come to the top of my head.
Okay. All right. And you said really young. Do you know about what age he was when he passed away?
53.
Okay. So, young 50s. All right. Alrighty. And sticking with your family, how do you feel about your support system?
I have a good support system. Both my immediate and extended family have always been very supportive of all aspects of my life. I have a good presence with my girlfriend, who's very supportive as well. So I have a lot of people that I can turn to whenever I need to.
Good. Alright. And as far as your living situation, where are you living now?
I currently live in Northampton, Mass.
Okay, great. Do you live in a house, an apartment?
We were renting an apartment. It's just a 2-room apartment, kitchen and a bath. It's nice, quaint. I like it. It's not stressful. It's a nice spot.
Okay. And do you feel safe there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good. Alright. And what do you do for work?
I am a cashier and customer service specialist at Dick's Sporting Goods in Hadley.
Great. And how do you like that?
I like it a lot. It's a pretty easy job. I enjoy it. It's very consistent work, and you get good feedback from your customers and other employees as well.
Okay. Alrighty, and how long have you been working there?
I believe just about 2 years.
And what do you do for leisure activities? Do you do anything? Do you ride bikes, anything like that?
Yeah,
Hiking?
in the summertime I enjoy a lot of ocean and other water sports, kayaks and swimming. I enjoy. I touched on basketball and football and those types of activities. But yeah, it's a lot of things outdoors. So whatever the weather permits, I guess. But yeah.
And are you sexually active?
I am.
Okay. And do you have multiple partners?
Just one.
Just one. Okay. And have you gotten routine STD checkups and everything like that?
Yep. I have had everyone that I believe I need to have.
Okay, great. We'll look into that.
Right.
And as far as finances, how do you feel financially? Do you have any financial stressors?
No, nothing's too stressful yet. Student loans are yet to kick in, so those will be a little bit stressful when those happen, but I know what to expect.
Okay. All right. So before we move into the physical assessment, I'm just going to go over the different body systems, see if we can touch upon any issues now that we can further investigate with that assessment later, if that sounds good.
Yep.
All right. So have you had any recent fluctuation in your weight, any weight gain, weight loss,
No, just maybe like 4 or 5 pounds up and 4 or 5 pounds down here and there, but I weigh a lot to begin with, so it's nothing that's crazy.
Okay. And how about your energy levels? Have you noticed any changes in your energy levels? Any weakness, fatigue more than normal?
No, nothing abnormal with that. I'm always usually pretty consistently energetic overall.
Okay. All right. And have you noticed any fevers, night sweats, any chills?
No. I mean, I come down with colds infrequently, just as much as the other guy. But nothing that really that pops up out of the normal.
Okay. And as far as your skin, have you noticed any areas on your skin that have been any sort of lesions, bumps, rashes, itchiness?
Nope, none that I can think of.
Okay. Do you have a tendency to develop hives or anything like that?
Nope.
All right. Any other concerns kind of about your skin?
None that I can think of.
Any
No.
unusual moles?
Nope.
Okay. Alrighty. And do you suffer from any sort of headaches or dizziness?
I do frequently have headaches. I've kind of learned to cope with them. It's nothing too intense, but it is kind of just like a steady lull of a headache. No dizziness or nausea from them, but just kind of a consistent pain that's just kind of dull.
And how do you cope with those? Do you take anything over the counter for them?
No, it's nothing that's intense. So if it gets really severe, I'll just take some Tylenol at home. But besides that, it's just what it is.
Okay. Alrighty. And do you have any sort of trouble with your vision, any visual disturbances, anything like that?
No, none that I can think of. I think I have good eyesight.
Okay. Do you wear glasses or contacts?
I wear neither.
Alright. And do you have any issues with your hearing?
No, not that I can think of.
Okay. You normally have an okay time in conversation hearing what the other person is saying? You
Yeah.
haven't noticed any sort of deficit?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you have a tendency to get sinus infections? Have you had any sort of sinus discomfort?
No, sinuses are pretty good.
Alrighty. And do you suffer from nosebleeds at all?
I cannot remember the last time I had a nosebleed.
Alrighty. And what about sore throat or swollen tonsils? Any sort of issues there?
No, just the rare case where I do have a cold. It's often affiliated with sore throat, but I don't get one unless I'm sick.
Okay. And have you noticed any swollen glands or anything in your neck?
Nope, not that I know.
Okay. And do you have any stiffness, any trouble moving your neck?
Nope.
Any pain?
Nope.
Alrighty. And as far as dental health, do you see a dentist regularly?
Yes, I do every 6 months.
Oh, great. So you have your cleanings and you're all
Yep,
up to
just
date
a
on
routine.
fillings?
Yep.
Okay, that's good. And do you have any trouble with breathing? Do you get short of breath at all?
Nope. As far as I can consider, I think I have pretty above average stamina.
Okay, good. Any wheezing, any issues with cough that won't go away?
Nope.
Alrighty. And have you had any chest pain?
No chest pain.
Any palpitations?
No palpitations.
Have you ever been told in another physical exam that you've had a murmur or any sort of irregular heartbeat?
Nope, nothing like that ever.
Okay. And have you noticed any swelling in your extremities? Anything in your ankles?
I just historically have bad ankles just because of me being a basketball player and because of my height. I roll them a lot, so they do swell from time to time, but it's not anything because of me being unhealthy other than just kind of having some weak ankles.
Okay, so it's always related to a physical trauma
Yeah,
or
or
something like
previous
that?
injury, yeah.
Okay, alright. Good to know. And do you have any abdominal pain or discomfort normally?
Nope, no,
Any nausea or issues with vomiting or diarrhea?
I don't.
And how would you describe your bowel habits?
Pretty consistent. I go every day. It's usually not a difficult process.
Good. And have you noticed any bleeding or any tarriness in your stools, any darkened stools?
Nope.
Okay. And do you have any issues with hemorrhoids or anything like that?
I do not.
Alright, good. And how about urination? Do you have any issues with urination, frequency, urgency, or difficulty going?
Nope. I pee when I need to, and it's easy when it happens.
Okay. And any sort of musculoskeletal pain, any sort of cramping in any of your extremities? Have you had any tenderness?
Not really. I do have pretty consistent joint pain in my fingers and my ankles. Ankles obviously because of the history with injury, but I think it would be a very similar reasoning behind my fingers as well, because I've jammed and broken them so many times.
Okay.
But everywhere else is perfectly fine.
Okay. And specifically in your calves, have you noticed any sort of calf pain or tenderness, any uneven asymmetric swelling, anything like that?
Nope, good calves.
Good. And have you ever been told that you have had a history of blood clots? Have you ever had any issues with clotting in the past?
I have not.
Okay. And do you have any sort of back pain?
Nope, that's going good.
And how about your mood? Have you noticed any changes in your mood?
No, there's no big fluctuations. It's just what it is.
Okay.
Yep.
And do you struggle with any problems with anxiety?
Nope, don't get anxious very often.
Okay. And what about depression?
Nope, I'm feeling pretty happy.
Okay. And do you have any sort of numbness or tingling in any of your extremities?
No, maybe if I sit on a hand for too long, I'll get pins and needles, but that's just basic.
Okay. And have you ever had any problems with tremors, shaking, or have you had any diagnosis of seizure activity?
Nope, no seizures ever.
Okay. All right, my friend. So I think that pretty much covers it for now.
Okay.
I'll show you to the room. We'll do your physical exam. Do you have any questions or concerns for me now?
No, I don't. Let's make it happen.
All right, sounds good.
All right, thank
Very
you.
nice to meet you, Seamus.
That's great.